What's happening, Snacker Stars? Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you again on a Tuesday. It is December 22nd, 2015, and it's in the 50s here in the DC area. Speaking of the 50s, back in 1950, a little shack, a little drive-in called Frozen Dairy Bar opened up, and it doesn't really look like a little shack or a drive-in anymore. I'll tell you more about that, tell you what I'm getting from it, and more on today's OTR right after this.
You are looking live at the FDB Eatery on Arlington Boulevard in Falls Church, Virginia. FDB stands for Frozen Dairy Bar. More about that in a minute. But we are in the Sleepy Hollow Center, which has a CVS pharmacy, some sort of Chinese restaurant, and other amenities next to the Best Western. There is very busy Route 50, also known as Arlington Boulevard, here in Falls Church. So we're at the corner of Arlington Boulevard and Annandale Road. There you see there, the intersection. And there's an IHOP here in the parking lot as well. Anyway, today we are at the FDB Eatery to continue our search for the best burger of the year. Locally anyway. Of course, the sAs has awards every year for best local burger, best national burger, etc. But we haven't done enough local burgers to really weed it out yet. So that's why 2 weeks in a row we are doing local burgers. Now, the FDB Eatery recently became an upscale type place. They used to be more of a fast cash type place, and now they have a lot of really interesting things on their menu. A lot of fancy words and things like that, like crudo Florentine and stuffed portobello mushrooms. I guess that's not that fancy, but you see words like that right there. I can't even read, because I'm a simple fella. And then you got mussels and fried oysters and things like that. So they went from being a place that served just frozen custard and pizza basically to an upscale eatery, and with that upscale upgrade came an upgrade to the price, because the burger I'm about to show you cost $13.50. It's called the Bourbon Burger, and let's take a look at it. Ta-da! Every burger these days seems to come on a brioche style bun, and what you have here is, of course, a burger patty, which I asked them for medium, with plenty of fried onion straws on there. Also bacon underneath there, and there is a bourbon glaze on the burger itself, as well as aged horseradish cheddar. All again for $13.50. They only had 2 or 3 burgers on the menu, so not a big variety there. This does come with a side. I chose fries. I could have got slaw or a salad. The fries they put in this white bag, and there they are. But you know what I'm going to do with that? Dump them out right here so you can see them properly. There you go. They gave me plenty of ketchup to go with it as well. And those look like fries that could use a little ketchup. They've got skin on the tops of them. Smell like peanut oil, so that can't be bad. Alright guys, I'm going to take a closer look at this burger with you, tell you more about the FDB Eatery, taste this burger, give you a rating and more on today's OTR.
Alright gang, I'm back here on OTR at the FDB, Frozen Dairy Bar Eatery. And basically, like I was saying, very warm here in this area. It's in the 50s today. Christmas Eve, 2 days from now, it's going to be like 75 degrees, and Christmas Day, it's going to be in the 60s. So what is this, like the 90210 Christmas special or something? I don't know. Anyway, about Frozen Dairy Bar, like I said, they were founded in 1950. It was a little white shack. I'll show you a picture of it right here. And it was fairly iconic in this area. Basically, everybody would come from miles around to get their frozen custard. And I think it lasted until the late 90s when the developers of this shopping center wanted to take the spot. And they reopened in 2004 as Frozen Dairy Bar and Boardwalk Pizza. So they were like a fast cash place. And then I think just this past year, they reopened again as FDB with a remodeling here and going in this upscale direction. I hope it pays off for them, because their menu is pretty pricey, I shall tell you. Let me go ahead and bring this monstrosity a little closer to me here. See if I can pick it up without causing a minor disaster in the car. Show it to you next to my noggin. A relatively decent sized burger. I would say it's probably about a 1/3 pound burger if I had to guess. I ordered it medium because I don't trust burger places and anywhere really to cook a burger medium well, which is my real favorite. They always seem to overcook it when I ask for medium well. So I asked for medium. You know, if it ends up being medium rare, so be it. You know, I might die, but who cares, right? Anyhow, as you can see, some of this glaze got on the bottom of the burger, so it's making it kind of a little bit of a mess here. You see all the different layers, your little onion straws, your bacons, and so forth is all there. They're all in attendance, and they're all going into my mouth right about now. That's really, really good, and no, it's not medium. It's medium well, like I said. So I'm not going to take points away from that, because that's what I expected. But this is really tasty. I just need one more bite to really let you know what I think. Okay, guys, that's a really good burger. Starting with the meat itself, it's got kind of a charred taste to it. You know, like it's actually done on an open flame. So that's really tasty. You can actually see the grill marks on the burger too. So I'm guessing they're actually grilling this burger rather than cooking it on a flat top. And that's impressive to me. The beef itself has a very, very good taste to it. It might be an Angus, I'm not really sure. Because it has that little bit of a back sweetness that you get from an Angus sometimes. That's really, really tasty. Could use a little more salt, I think, in the meat itself, but otherwise good. The bacon's really crispy and tasty. The onion straws add a nice crunch and western flavor to it. The cheddar cheese, the horseradish, I don't really notice the horseradishness to it. It just tastes like cheese to me. So nothing much going on there. But that might be because of the bourbon glaze. And it doesn't appear that they dunked this whole burger in the bourbon glaze, which I'm happy about because I don't like sticky meat. Like, for example, if you order sweet and sour chicken from a really cheap Chinese restaurant, a lot of times they'll go ahead and dump the red goop on there before they give it to you, and it makes a really sticky, messy meat. And I don't really like sticky and messy meat. I like my meat to be the consistency and texture of meat, and if I'm going to have a condiment on it or a topping, I like it to be an accent rather than take over the entire meat product. So they did a pretty good job with that, even though there was a lot on the outside of the burger and it made it a little bit messy. That actually also helped highlight the flavor of the bourbon sauce, which was sweet, a little smoky, and definitely had a hint of a bourbon flavor to it. And if you guys know my other shows, Pizza Night, and of course with the rest of the guys, Snack Briefs and Quick Chips, you know I'm usually slurping on a bourbon. So yeah, I kind of dig that sauce too. So all together with the pretty fresh tasting brioche style bun, you know, a couple points off for not being able to taste the horseradish, and you know, for the price itself, although honestly it's a fairly high-end tasting burger, so you'd expect to pay a little bit of $1 for that, a little bit more than you'd pay for, you know, something down the street at one of the more fast casual type places. So altogether, pretty darn good, guys. Darn, 7/8 thumbs up. I can't go any lower than that. I can't give it perfect, but it's better than a 3/4 for me, so I got to give it the 7/8. Now let me get into these fries before they get cold. They are still warm, thankfully. Grab the big mess of them there. Fairly long cut fries. Hello, lady. And like I said, they smell like peanut oil, so they must be trying to go for a boardwalk fry type effect with this. Let me go ahead and take a bite of these. Those fries do have a very good boardwalk flavor to them. They're nice and crunchy on the outside, but potatoey and soft and pillowy on the inside. Very salty and good. With that peanut oil flavor. Darn tasty fries. I like them a lot. I'm going to go ahead and give those a full thumbs up. So, all in all, despite being a little pricey, I think this is a pretty good adventure for OTR for over here to the FDB, the Frozen Dairy Bar Eatery. Now, you're probably going to ask, are you going to review the actual Frozen Dairy Bar, some of the custard? I was going to, but with this huge burger, these fries and everything, I can't eat all of that right now, but I will try to get back here for a very special edition of Snack Brief very soon. And also, I'm going to be reviewing their pizza soon, believe it or not, because when I was in there, a lady came to pick up her pizza. She said it was the best pizza in town. So if somebody says that, you got to try it. They threw down the gauntlet. Pizza Night's got to try it. We'll do that very soon, too. Speaking of Pizza Night, not sure if there's going to be a Pizza Night this week yet or not, because Friday night is Christmas night, and, you know, Thursday night, when I normally film Pizza Night, is Christmas Eve, so I don't know what I'll be getting into. I don't know if I'll be able to film one for you, get it edited, and get it out to you, so I don't want to promise that to you. But if you do get it, hey, it'll be a nice Christmas present, won't it? A nice surprise from Santa. Also, one last surprise from Santa on Wednesday, one final snack brief before the holiday season gets underway officially. I hope you got all your shopping done. I sure don't. I never do get my shopping done on time. I'm a procrastinator. But you know what? When I do things better if I like save them to the end and do them all at once instead of just do it spread out over time, whether it's a book report or whatever. I've always been that way. So anyway, I'm babbling at you. Did you guys watch Star Wars? Star Wars was really good. Force Awakening broke all kinds of records, and that's the first movie I've been to see in a theater since 2012. So you know it's got to be important if I went to see it. And it was really good. Was it the best movie of all time? No. Was it the best Star Wars movie of all time? No. But was it better than all three prequels? Of course it was. Not going to tell you about any spoilers. You can check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on Wednesday for Snack Brief. In the meantime, in between time, follow me on Twitter at Brandon Reich SAS. Instagram me too there. And check out hashtag Snack Society throughout the world of the World Wide Web and all the social medias. We'll see you next time. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.